Good morning and welcome to Muscle Maintenance with In Shape Fitness. I'm Kim Watkins, your trainer, and today is Wednesday, May 8th, which means we're at the middle of the road in terms of the difficulty of our workout for the week. It is level 3, which means we're going to take another step forward from yesterday's level 2 workout, make things a little bit harder, but still using the same 6 foundational moves that we've started and worked with all week so far. But before we get to that, let's do 2 warm-up moves. The windmill first, and then the standing bicycle crunch. So go ahead and stand up for me. Take a deep breath. Let's do a postural systems check just to make sure that your posture is really active and good and open. Your ears are over your shoulders, your back is straight, your chest is open, your tailbone is tucked in so that your pelvis is vertical. You're squeezing your tummy muscles, and spread your legs double shoulder width apart. Take a big step out with the right leg or the left and clasp your hands over your head. Now keeping your back straight, rotate your body down to the right and up to the left. Good. One more time, down to the right and graze the floor with your fingertips. You could feel that really good stretch down the lower part of your back. And now switch directions as you lift up to the left, then circle down to the left and up to the right. Last time, down to the left and up to the right. You can now separate your hands, making a big X with your body now. Your hands are stretched out. You're going to bring your right elbow to your left knee in front of your tummy and squeeze, then stretch back out and alternate with your left arm and your right leg. Time starts now for 30 seconds, and then we'll start the first set. Make sure you exhale as you squeeze, inhale as you stretch back out. And really focus not only on the squeeze, but also on the stretch part. You've got 10 more seconds. This just warms up the body a little bit, gets some blood flowing, gets your heart rate up just a little bit. And we're going to start with the balance move in 5 seconds. 4, 3, good. Okay, now what I want you to do is to stand with your dominant foot in the back and your other foot in front of your dominant foot, heel to toe. Heel to toe. Okay? And then stretch your arms out to the sides with your palms facing down. And this is the lighthouse. This is our sort of third phase lighthouse we're going to do. It's the same name of this exercise throughout, because all you're doing is turning your head, like kind of a lighthouse light would turn. So you're going to obviously not turn it around in a circle, but all the way to the right and then all the way to the left. And what happens there is you're forced to grip the floor with your feet, which is very important. Develop strength in your feet. Hopefully you don't have shoes on if you do kick them off really fast. And then the other thing is that as your head is turning, the equilibrium in your inner ear is sort of knocked off kilter, which also forces you to really contract all of the muscles, those muscles in your body that you can use to stabilize your body weight. And that's why that move is so great. Okay, let's start. 30 seconds. Move slowly with your head and take note of how far you can turn your head. If you can't turn your head all the way to the right until your gaze sort of reaches all the way down your arm, you have some range of motion issues in your neck muscles. Same thing with obviously to the other direction, to the left. And it's something to keep, kind of in check, because stress, like if you get stressed and you hold it in your neck, your posture goes, then you start affecting other parts of your body, your chest caves in. You really want to, not caves in, but it's tight. You want to make sure that you're able to do certain things, and being able to turn your head all the way to the right and all the way to the left. Very, very important. Okay, now let's do an isolated forward lunge. So yesterday we just did that alternating forward lunge. What I want you to do today is take a big step forward with your right leg, like we've been doing. Keep your back straight, lower the body straight down by bending both knees to 90 degrees, then push off with the right leg back to start. Great, right? It's very good for the lower body. Obviously works kind of a little bit of everything in the lower body. Now do the same thing. We're going to do the right leg for 15 seconds, and then we will switch legs. With the left leg, we'll do the second 15 seconds, okay? Time starts now. Make sure that you keep that back straight. Your hands can be on your hips or out to the sides for balance if you need. Good. 10 more seconds. you're only going to do 3 or 4 of these in a 15-second period. Maybe not even that. Maybe more like 3. I think my quickest can do 4 or 5. Okay, switch legs for me. Take a big step forward now with the left leg. And go. Make sure your ankles don't turn in. You don't want your toes and your ankles in a diagonal unless I tell you explicitly to do this. Really focus on keeping your feet straight. All right, 3 seconds. Okay, we're going to continue with the lunging idea, right? So this week we are very much about sort of stability, like kind of ancillary muscles, and lateral lunges are what we're going to do next. Really good for the inner thigh. So you're going to take a big step out to the side with your right leg, keeping both feet perfectly straight. And you're going to bend the left knee, lowering your body down and back, kind of like a squat. You don't want the knee on your left foot to go past the tips of your toes. Then push off with the right leg back to center. Then step out with the left leg and bend the right knee. Very good. Keep the back straight. You will end up bending forward a little bit for the lateral lunge. It's okay. 30 seconds starts now. Alternate sides. Keep the back as stable and straight as possible. Keep your head, your chest high. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And alternate. Another 20 seconds. Very good. Take your time. You do not need to worry about the number of repetitions that you're doing at any point of these workouts, which is why everything goes by time. So each exercise is for 30 seconds. We're doing the first set. You'll get another opportunity to do this same move in the second set. You've got 3 seconds. Okay, great. Now you're on the floor. And push-ups are next. Please don't hate me. I love push-ups, and they're hard. And every time I get on the floor to do them myself, and I do them every day, I promise, I think, oh God, push-ups. But as a trainer, I'm very excited about push-ups because they're so good for you. And I know that, which is why I do them myself. But here's what you want to do. So try a couple on your toes. If you need to go down to your knees during the 30 seconds, that's okay. But I want you to make sure that your hands are on the floor, vertically in line with your shoulders, right? But maybe wider than your shoulders. And then walk your feet back. Make sure your butt is down, your feet are on your toes. You should feel your abdominals engaged, like a plank, because this is a plank. Bend the elbows. Exhale, push up. Time starts now. Just try a couple, even if it's 2 or 3 on your toes before you go down to your knees. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth as you push up. In through your nose as you bend your elbows, and exhale through your mouth as you push up. You're more than halfway finished. Coming up here now on 10 seconds. If you are dropping to your knees, don't worry. At this point, it's totally fine. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Very good. Okay, now lower your body to your forearms. Those elbow things that you have on your arms. Press into the floor with your hands, and you're in a plank now on your toes. Again, yesterday we did a plank on your toes. It was Monday that we did the plank on your knees. But if you need to drop at some point during this period, you want to drop to your knees, not to your belly. You're going to do a corkscrew plank today. So you're going to dip your hips, alternate your right hip down, then the left hip down. And time starts now. 30 seconds. You can do this. Just breathe through it, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Keep your butt down. Keep thinking about that bikini. We are 3 weeks away from Memorial Day here. It's pretty early this year. And it has, at least in New York City, I know you're not necessarily where I am. I'm in New York City. And if you do share the Northeast environment with me, you know we deserve to feel good once we finally get out to the beach, because we have not been very lucky with weather this year so far. Okay, now turn your body over on your back, put your hands behind your head, lift your legs straight up in the air with your soles facing the sky or the ceiling. Take a deep breath in, draw your belly button in towards your spine, and remember, focus on that string coming out the middle of your sternum. That's the thing that you want to lift up, straight up. Look at your ceiling and lift as you exhale. Time starts now. Very slowly, especially at the beginning. Really focus, especially when you get to the top. Squeeze so that you can lower your body down without the help of gravity. You do not want physical forces, momentum, and gravity to help you out. No. You need to do all the work, which means you need to squeeze and focus. Start going a little bit faster for the last 8 seconds. Very nice. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good job. Stand on up. That was the first set. That was our instructional set. You obviously got a little bit of time to absorb my comments before you began each of the moves. Now we're going to do the flow set, so there won't be any time. We're going to do the lighthouse, then the lunge, 2 lunges, then down to the floor for push-ups, the plank, and the crunch at the end, okay? So let's start with the lighthouse. Your hands are, actually let's switch to the weaker knee or weaker foot behind the stronger foot. This will be harder. Arms out to the sides, turn your head, time starts now. Keep breathing, squeeze those tummy muscles. A Kegel exercise, very good. Contract the muscles in your legs, tree trunk legs, and grip the floor with your foot, with all 4 corners of each of your feet. You really want to focus on the strength that you can develop in all those muscles that are in your feet. There are dozens of them, right? A couple dozen of them. So just focus on that work, because strong feet, strong gait, more fitness, better fitness, fewer injuries. It's so important. Okay, lunges. Time starts now. Alternating, isolated forward lunge. Sorry, let's do 15 seconds on the right foot. Take your time. Make that big step forward so that you can make 90-degree angles with both of your legs as you bend down. Or not bend down, but lower down, straight down with your torso. Your back is straight. Your tummy muscles remain engaged, of course, the entire time. And switch. Left foot now. Very good. We're going to go right into the lateral lunge, and this will be an alternating lateral lunge, just like before, in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lateral lunge. Time starts now. Remember that big step out with the right leg. Make sure your feet stay forward. Toes pointing straight ahead the entire time. And you're bending the center knee, the leg that's in the center. That's the knee you want to bend. You want to stick your butt out as you lower down so that your knee doesn't go past the tips of your toes. Tip of your toes. Good. A couple more. Going down to the floor for the last 1.5 minutes of the workout, coming up on 13 minutes as a total effort so far. And 3, 2, 1. Very good. Push-ups are next. Go ahead and get yourself into push-up position. We'll start here in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Push-ups. Time starts now. Take your time. Again, this is the case here where if you're not careful, gravity and momentum will start, involving themselves in your efforts. And though that might make it a little easier for you, and you might be sort of happy about it in the short run, the long run is the more that you can control your body, the more precision that you establish with each contraction, each repetition, the less you will have to exercise. To get better at it, you have to do it less. Okay, let's do the plank. Down on your forearms, press your hands into the floor, corkscrew it out for 30 seconds. And even if you lower your body to your knees, you can still do the corkscrew part. Don't have to stop moving. So keep that going, keep breathing, keep your butt down, squeeze your butt cheeks. You're 10 seconds in. 1 move is left. 1 more little corkscrew segment here. 3, 2, and turn your body over. Hands behind your head, legs in the air. Time starts now on the lifted leg crunch. Make sure you keep your feet as straight as possible. Those poor hamstrings, feel that great stretch when you can straighten your legs completely and kind of push through to like you're trying to use your heel to stomp the ceiling. Very good. Remember, you're lifting up slowly, looking at your ceiling. Last few seconds. Try to get 3 more in. Thank you so much for joining me for this workout. It is my pleasure to help get you through these short workouts, help you become a better exerciser so that you can enjoy your life more. And please don't go to the gym. I cannot express that stronger. I'm Kim Watkins from InShape Fitness, and I'll be back tomorrow for the level 4 workout for Thursday, May 9th. Have a wonderful day.